This video is about lesson 6 in the Spatial Viz app, and it's called Flat Patterns. So flat patterns are extremely important. They're basically two-dimensional figures that can be folded into a three-dimensional object or vice versa, taking a three-dimensional object and unfolding it, and I'll do that again, unfolding it into its flat pattern. And so a net for a cube, the cube has 11 unique nets or flat patterns that can be folded up to create a cube. Now, why is this important? Well, you know, flat patterns are part of our daily lives. Like if you're trying to wrap a present or be able to fit some kind of object inside a cardboard box, and you have to decide what's the right shape, right size of the box so that you don't send an overlarge box, then being able to determine how much wrapping paper or how big of a box is important. Now, flat patterns are also very important. They help you in math, in calculating the surface area of a 3D shape, so you can unfold all the different surfaces and create a flat pattern like in the middle drawing, and then from there you can add up how much surface area that is. And it's also very important if you're trying to create clothing. If you want to create the pattern for how to create a shirt or a dress or a skirt, then you need to know how much fabric you need to produce that piece of clothing. And so flat patterns and going from 3D to 2D is extremely important. So here are some folded shapes that we have in engineering. We might have folded shapes in these types of structures that might span things. We've got folded rectangular elements that kind of unfold like an accordion when you get into space. And then there's always, like in this case, in the medical field, you might take a capsule and put it inside some kind of origami object, and someone ingests it, and then that's biodegradable, so it goes away, and then the particular device or robot is inside the human body. So again, we're being able to unfold shapes and fold shapes into flat patterns are around us everywhere. So again, this is net unfolding. This is basically taking a 3D object and trying to rotate it and get it to unfold into a flat shape, and being able to visualize how those shapes, the triangles and the squares, where they end up when you finally unrotate. So it's rotating things and being able to flatten things out. So let's go into the app. This is actually assignment number 4. And you can see, and there's a number of different types of assignments in this module, but in this case, we take the object that's at the top right here, and we need to flatten it out and decide where some of these drawings end up. So that we draw what the final flat pattern looks like, and that's what it ends up being. So that concludes the video on lesson 6, which is flat patterns. You can go ahead and try this in the app now.